and welcome to Tarot Siddhi at voicesandviews.com. My name is Prasiddhi and I'm a tarot reader. And in today's episode, continuing with our journey of the Minor Arcana, today I'm starting to talk about Wands. This is an entire 10-card suit of tarot. Among others are Cups and Swords and Pentacles. And today we're talking about Wands. And there are 4 people cards also, the King, the Queen, the Knight and the Page. But we'll come to them later. Let's begin with card number 1, the Ace of Wands. Very, very promising card. A hand holding a staff, and very, very fertile staff because you see fresh green leaves coming out of it. It means a brand new job opportunity coming in your hands. Something that just God has just handed over to you. Lucky you, you're starting something new. And what else? It's something that you love to do. It's a path of passion. Because wands are about your passion. Wands talk about things that you feel strongly about, passionate about, things that you will do even if you don't get any money for that. So this is the wands. It's a new beginning. If it comes with the Ace of Coins, it means it's a job opportunity. But other than that, if it comes just solo, just standalone, it means starting a project, something of your own business, entrepreneurship. That's what it basically talks about. It could be a job though, but this mostly feels to me like, someone's starting something of their own and they own that business. It's their idea and they might be doing it even if they get no money for it. So this is something that is a labor of love, entrepreneurship, starting your own business. You will do that anyway. So this is a great opportunity that's come to your doorstep. It might lead to a lot of monies coming to you, but it's basically about passion, about something that you feel strongly about, and it also means a new job opportunity. So don't discount that. But Ace of Coins would be more like it. But here again, it's a new job opportunity, a job which you're passionate about, something that you love to do. So if it's painting, if it's dancing, if it's acting, and whatever it is that you love to do, you're going to be doing that, and you're starting that now. So this is what this means. And now that you have started your business, you're expanding it. So this is the 2 of Wands. Here is this man, looks very accomplished. He knows what he has done, what he wants. The whole world is ahead of him. You can see, and he's got a globe in his hand. So really, he's open to the whole world. He can go anywhere in the world to do what he loves to do. And he's not going to leave any stone unturned. He's come very far and he wants to go further ahead. This card is a promise that the path that you're walking is productive, it's fertile. Keep going because there's lots of stuff that you're going to see on this path. So it's an encouraging card. It means that someone is in a process. The process has started and you're in the middle of things and you're developing the idea, you're working on it. And this is like when you're in the thick of things, when you're doing things, you're not thinking much, you're creating ideas, you're generating things that you're passionate about. So this is what this means. And now we're moving on to 3 of Wands. The same energy continues. This man has accomplished a lot, and you can see that there are ships sailing in his direction, maybe bringing his cargo. Maybe he had ordered for something that's coming towards him. Maybe his business is in this field. I mean, it just means that the business has expanded, it's reached ahead, and now he's even more, in this thick of things. He wants to create more, he wants to do more. It's a business, it's entrepreneurial spirit. So this is what this card means, that he is still creating things, he's still doing things, and it's going very well. The business is flourishing, and it's a very, very good number. It's number 3 anyway. So the energies of destiny and creativity are a part of this. This means that his efforts have sown good seeds and he will reap a very, very good harvest. So it's a very, very positive card when it comes in a reading. Now the person has been reaping lots of harvests. He wants to take a little break, a holiday, and look at this happiness in this card. It's the 4 of Wands, as if you take your friends together with you or your spouse, and you guys go ahead and just enjoy a nice vacation on some place outside the city, or a farmhouse, or a nice place which is ahead of the city, maybe in your hometown. This place is a very, very happy place to be. You can see that these people are waving with joy, and you can see these 4 of Wands, and there's a decoration on top. It looks like a welcoming gate, and this card sometimes means getting married, especially when it comes with the Lover's card or the 2 of Cups or a Hierophant, it means that, you know, people have come together, they're celebrating, they're happy, and they are in a far off place. You know, it's like you're going to go out to celebrate with friends. It's that kind of energy that this card has. You've gone away from your home, you're on a holiday, and you're basically taking a little bit time off before you come back refreshed and come back to the activity. But you're still very happy, the energy is very good. This card sometimes means that there's a marriage on the cards. You might be getting married, because we see the spirit of celebration. If it comes with 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Hierophant, then you can safely say that there's a wedding happening, there's a celebration happening, there's a holiday, there's a honeymoon. So it's all these emotions and these things and these events of your life all rolled into one. It's a very positive card. It could also mean a break, a getaway, and a vacation. This is exactly what this card means. Now moving on to the 5th card of the Wands, the 5 of Wands, you can see there's a lot of tussle happening. People are fighting with each other. Competition in business has started to enter. You know, you've done enough of your own stuff, now you want to compete with others, and there's this fight happening here. Not a very, very good energy. It's a card of challenge, because, you know, it's just like pushing for things and trying to get them done, and you're not in a very peaceful area. So not a very peaceful card. You can see the distorted people here all just holding their staffs and, you know, just waving them, fighting and pushing and shoving each other. And this is exactly what this card means, that you're in a space where you're trying to make things happen. It's too much effort. It's almost a fight. So you want to get out of the situation as quickly as possible. That's exactly what I want to tell you. Now when you do fight, and sometimes you win the fight, so now you come to the 6 of Wands. This person is victorious. He's won the fight. He's triumphant. You can see he's holding the staff, and there's this victory thing that's attached to it. There are a lot of other people behind him. You can't see them. You can just see their faces. But what you get is this person is leading, and he's happy and he's victorious. He's got what he wanted. The fight went in his favor. So when this card comes, it means wish fulfillment, victory, everything that you wanted has happened. Maybe you had to fight for it, but then nevertheless it was worth it. You got what you wanted, and it's a very, very good card to get, especially with relation to your career and your work, because that's what the Wands in any case stand for. So now when we move ahead, now you come to the 7 of Wands, and you see this man on top of his game. He has worked very hard to reach the spot that he has, and this card means a little bit of struggle, but then being on top. So you are struggling to meet the deadlines at office, you got lots of stuff to do, but good news is that you will finish everything in time and you will be on top of your work. You might be rewarded for it. So this is exactly what this card means. The 8 of Wands, again a very good card, but nothing much to see here. All you see is wands flying in the air, as if someone picked them and just threw them and you clicked a photograph. So you see all these wands moving very fast. You get a sense of motion, quick motion, very, very firm motion, but this means change. This card means quickly things are happening. Before you know it, you blink your eyes and the change has happened. This situation has completely evolved into a completely different level. Professionally, when this card comes, it means positive new growth coming, good work coming in your direction, productive work, but it's all happening so quickly that you can't, you know, take the breath of it. You don't know what happened, how come it happened so quickly, but it was so good. At the end of it, you'll be very, very happy. So it's a very, very positive card. Sometimes it means very, very quick change. If it comes with a negative card, it means the change is not going correctly. Now moving on to 9. This person has been ill. You can see he doesn't look very happy. And he's come out of an illness. Mostly it means they're coming out of malaria and almost gaining your health. It's that kind of energy in this card. This person hasn't been well. Even if it's his work, he has been suffering in his work area, even health-wise, not doing well, but he's come out of it. But now that he has come out of it, he's not very strong yet. So it's a stage, you know, where you're still gaining strength back. It's a position where if you find yourself in, give yourself a little time to get back to track. Get back to things. Don't push yourself because your health is not permitting you, or the health of your business is not permitting you to do that. But it just means that you've gone through a rough bout of illness, a bad phase, but it's over now. But you have to wait a little while to get your strength back and to keep gaining momentum. But the person has really not paid attention to this advice, obviously, because look at the 10 of Wands. This person is overburdened clearly. He's carrying the whole staff and he can hardly walk. But when this card comes in a reading, you should tell people, whoever you're reading for, that you have picked up everything. You can, if you choose to, drop all this nonsense and just walk straight again, walk happily. This person is overworked with responsibilities, too much work to be done, overburdened. You should just throw everything away and stand straight and just forget about it. It's in your hands. You have taken on the pressure and you can blow off some steam. You cannot live in this kind of stress for long, so you have to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you'll go back to ill health again. So it's these cards keep, playing a game with each other. Now we're moving on to the persons, the court cards, and here we have the king, then we have the queen as usual. Then I have two more cards here, the knight and the page of wands. This could also mean a baby. The page in any suit can also mean a child, a younger person. This person is a little younger. This is your knight in shining armor. So when this card comes, it's a lover coming in your direction. Very, very fresh energy this card has. You've got control over your life. See, every card will give you a certain amount of intuition working. You will have your own feelings attached to the card. So even if I'm telling you something about the card, that doesn't mean that's the end of it. When you look at a card, you could get your own ideas in your mind, your own feelings pertaining to the person you've been reading for. You've got that energy in your system, you've got that energy in your cards. And when you have these cards coming, pay attention to what you feel, because that's the most important message here. Now, like, look at the King of Wands. Some people say he's not a very loyal guy, but you don't get anything like that when you look at this person. All you get is rich man, powerful person. He's risen to great heights with his sheer grit and determination. Now, if you've been looking for other cards and inspiration, you might feel, okay, not a very good person to be in a relationship, because, he's got too many interests, too many people, lots of powerful people surrounding him. So he might be swayed, he might be slipping here and there. He's not like a stable businessman, which was a King of Pentacles, or a loving husband like the King of Cups. But nevertheless, this is a very good card. This means a very good boss. If you get this card for your boss or someone you work for, it means this person is, this person is industrious. They work for things. They demand a lot of output from you. They will not suffer fools gladly. This is the kind of person King of Wands is. Even the Queen is the same. Independent lady. You got a cat sitting on her feet. And cats stand for independence and freedom in doing what they wish to do. So this queen is also the same kind of character. She is the queen of her domain. She started her own work. She's doing very well and she doesn't suffer fools gladly. Don't praise her just like that. If you're praising her, tell her that you like her work or this is what you like about her. And these kind of people, if you can characterize them, which I will tell you later in a later episode, how to look for people in your own life in these code cards and how to put a label on them, because that's how you learn to work these cards. But this is the kind of woman who would hate to be praised for her beauty. You cannot just tell her, oh, you're so good. She'll just never pay attention and she'll say, what nonsense, you're just, you're just buttering me up. But if you want to praise her, you should praise her work, because that's what she stands for. So this is the kind of person she is. Similarly, the knight, very much in control of his life. He knows where he's going and he's going with great speed, with great elan, and he's doing very well in his work. And this is a good boyfriend character. So, and we can look into that a little deeper later when we talk about code cards. The page is again good news. You're starting work, and whichever work is starting, it's going to be unfolding very smoothly. Something nice has started and the journey has begun. These cards also mean good news, as I told you. If it's the page of Pentacles, it's good news with relation to materiality. This is more like creating something of your own. But the good news is that you're going to be moving ahead with that very smoothly. This is also a person who's very reflective, who's very calm, who looks before he leaps. And even if it's your child, this means your child is a very studious child. He pays attention to his work, his study, and you don't have to worry about this child at all. So these are the kind of characteristics you can feel if you look deeply. That's the whole thing of tarot. You have to look deeply, you have to look calmly, you have to open your energy up to the cards, and then they start talking to you. So today we've spoken about wands. In the next episode, next Friday, we'll be talking about the Suit of Swords. Swords are all mental, all your mind. They stand for sun signs like Aquarius, Libra and Gemini, air signs, because swords move in the air. So this is the kind of thing, especially I wanted to tell you that wands stand for fire, the element of fire. So it's the fire within, it's the passion within. Also, I've been waiting for your queries, for your predictions. Send me one question, send me your name, you don't have to send me anything else. I'll do the reading for you on our show right here on Tarot Siddhi. My address is tarotsidhi@gmail.com. I'll be waiting for your questions. Send me one question to begin with. Send me your name. You can send me your date of birth or not, it doesn't matter. But I will do a reading for you right here on the show in front of you. And I want you to develop this experience of tarot. So let me know of anything that's been bugging you, anything that you need an answer for, tarotsidhi@gmail.com. And so I'll see you next week, next Friday. We'll be talking about swords. Very, very important. Sword people are very scared of swords. So I want to dispel all those unnecessary negative energy that surrounds swords. It's just in the mind. It's all mental. So we'll be talking about swords next week. You're watching Tarot Siddhi on voicesandviews.com, and next Friday I'll see you again. Send me your queries. I'm waiting for that. Happy living.